Hi, hello, welcome back. We haven't seen each other in a very long time. Or if you're new here, hi, I guess you haven't missed a lot. I'm back again after a year of not making a lot of art, experiencing art block for the first time, like really bad, and just trying to work my way through it. I made a lot of changes this year and now I want to make some resolutions to combat my art block. This year I didn't make too many resolutions because last year I overestimated myself and I didn't think I would have this art block happening to me, since it never happened to me before. So maybe you could say last year was a failure. But I don't see it that way. I try to see the positive out of it. I read a lot, I took care of myself, and actually now I'm working to find a way to find back the joy in art making. And I want to find it with you. So now let's make some resolutions together. First of all, this year I really want to finish a sketchbook. Why do I want to finish a sketchbook? Because it was always very satisfying for me, and I have gotten this very small sketchbook last year to give myself joy back in drawing that I haven't shown around and don't really plan on showing even here. I want to have 2 sketchbooks in rotation now. One that is truly just for myself and for the really bad art that I'm making, and the second one for maybe showing around, showing you guys, and maybe keeping it more of like a portfolio kind of thing. The thing is, I always enjoyed sketchbooking the most. Sketchbooking always gave me the greatest joy in art. It was quick, it was satisfying, and having a whole book on your shelf is just so nice to see. And I like having my art in one place. So I want to bring back the habit of sketchbooking this year. And I also have thought about how could I do this. I really want to make time for it. Like I'm doing journaling in the evening, I want to make time for it in the morning or in the evening, 10 to 15 minutes. I don't want to make too big of a commitment and just enjoy my time drawing, and maybe I can inspire you to follow along. I want to draw fan art more, but of stuff I'm actually really into. Over the last years, I noticed that I started drawing fan art of stuff that was trending, of groups that were trending, and maybe my heart wasn't too into it. I'm still a big inspirit, and I know that there are not many of us there, but if I draw them, it's not only for me, but for you fellow inspirit too. I also want to draw more girl groups and want to get back into sketching K-pop idols, because that is something that gave me very much joy. And even though I love Pokemon and Animal Crossing, and these are still one of my biggest fandoms, I still play a lot of Animal Crossing and Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, but I think I kinda overdid it. And even though it is fun to draw something in this little silly cutesy style, not that I've grown out of it, but if you only draw like that for a long time, and I'm coming from a realistic style kind of approach, it can get kind of frustrating over a while. So this year I want to draw more portraits of K-pop idols. It sounds so silly, I know, but I'm really having fun with drawing K-pop idols, and there are so many good photos of them, so it's really fun to draw these different kind of poses that are looking interesting to me. The third thing I want to do is show you more of my different kind of stuff I'm making. So I started crocheting this year. I made 3 things this year: a bag, a bolero, and now I'm working on a crochet sweater vest. I want to show you more of the other stuff I've been doing. I've been reading a lot these days. Actually, I finished like 27 books, I think, this year, which is a lot for me actually, because the years before I finished 15 to 17 max. I want to incorporate reading also more into my drawing journey. I don't know if I want to dedicate a space on Instagram for my crocheting and reading, but I want to share more of a casual side here on my YouTube channel, because this is what I wanted it to be. Us talking like this, being very casual with each other, me drawing, maybe doing some stuff, and you chilling with me, kind of. The third thing I really want to do is make some new stationery products, but mostly for myself. I really want to make some more stickers that I can use for my planners. I really want to make washi tapes because I'm such a big sucker for stationery and washi tape. And I really want to design my first pencil case. The fourth resolution I have is really more connected to my no-buy. I'm trying to do a no-buy / low-buy this year, and I really don't want to spend any money on new art supplies. I really want to start appreciating what I have. Every year I buy so many pens and pencils, watercolors, markers, everything in the hope that I will get better, make more art and be more into art making. And it works like for one drawing and then I go back to the stuff I always use. So I want to stop this cycle and don't buy new art supplies till the end of the year. With one exception. I'm going to Japan and I know Japan has the best art supplies, so I won't make my buying ban there. I also want to start more art journaling and maybe showing that part, especially when I'm traveling, like my Japan trip that is coming up actually very soon. So maybe I can show you a glimpse of that if you want to. The last thing on my resolutions list is that I want to get the fun of drawing back. I don't want to pressure myself. I don't want to pressure myself with posting a lot. I want to post more on YouTube, that is for sure. But I'm saying this every year, so I don't want to pressure me and you, making expectations for you that I'm here like every week or every month or every 2 months. I will be here whenever I feel like it and maybe whenever you're feeling like it. But I know I want to make more again. That includes sketching, but also I want to start working with clay. I want to do more journaling. I want to work more freely and make more bad stuff again too. Because even though I said in my own art blog video that you shouldn't pressure yourself and be ready to make some bad art, this year I didn't really allow myself to make really bad art. And I want to go back doing that. Enjoy finger painting, even though it looks not good. Just smearing some paint on a page or a canvas and just see where it takes me. And it's okay if I don't post every art piece that I make. Because if it's bad, I can keep it to myself. I don't think you want to see the bad stuff. Only if you want to, of course. I can start sharing it in my stories and we can make a series out of it. But I guess I want to keep more of my art for myself and put more out there too, because last year was kind of a failure. And I accepted that. I accepted that wholly and fully. But spoilers ahead, I worked a lot on my comic actually. And I'm going to start drawing it this year, because all of the characters are now developed, which was a big process for me because I didn't know what kind of style I wanted to do, and I think I found a semi-comic-y, semi-realistic style that I'm really comfortable with, and I hope I can show you some of this year. I mean, I guess that's my little promise to you, that I will show you at least the main characters of this story this year. I don't want to promise this year like I did last year that I will finish a chapter or anything, because this all is way much work than I estimated, to be honest. This is my first time doing this kind of professionally, not as a teenager in my room scribbling away and making a comic, like this time taking it seriously, doing it digitally. And to be honest, I'm really bad at drawing digitally. I mean, I don't want to say bad, but I'm not really used to drawing digitally, and I want to change that. But in order to make this comic, I will need to draw a lot digitally, and I'm just very slow doing that. TBH, I'm so much more faster drawing in my sketchbook or just drawing on loose leaf paper, but I want to get more comfortable with my skills digitally too. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Or if you're new, thank you so much if you stayed till the end. If you stayed till the end, comment a heart emoji to show me that you're glad that I'm back or that you're glad that I'm here. And maybe share your New Year's resolution in the comments down below, if it's art related or not. Thank you so much for being here, and pussy papa.